just 4.04. Lots of overs in hand, lots of wickets in hand. That is what the batters will be telling themselves. Bide your time, be selective with your shot making. Do not take any undue risks.
That's the thing I think of the dot balls, that even if the batters are out in the middle and play dot balls, is actually given them enough opportunity to read the conditions and become familiar with how the wicket is behaving. So every time a wicket is lost, is all that so much of information collected lost with it. So certainly a new batter in will take him some time to familiarize himself with the conditions and then go after him. And then these two, Rahmat Shah and Ibrahim Zadran, together put together a 195 run partnership in Zimbabwe against Zimbabwe. So they can do it. It's just that they need to stay out there in the middle, not to lose their patience, and play it according to the conditions.
Absolutely. I think they complement each other very well. They know each other's games. And when you're used to playing with each other over a period of time, it gives you that little bit of an understanding, particularly when it comes to running between the wickets. When you may be pressured into not playing the big shots and you try to rotate the strike. So you have that confidence when you give a call to your partner and you get that response. It's imperative that they continue in that vein for a while. Swivels round, it's up in there, there's an opportunity, it's just falling short. Not quite there in terms of timing, and maybe that saved him.
Well, that's where he mistimed it, and that was to his good luck. Otherwise, he had done everything wrong about this shot, to have tried and hit this unnecessarily into the hands of the fielder, Shakib. He is not going to miss that. But that was lucky that he mistimed that, as you said. No need for such a shot. Like, they have to look at how Bangladesh fell apart. They were 75 for 3. And look at the score. What happened? They started losing one wicket after another.
Oh, just past the bar. Appeal, rather in hope from Mushfiqur Rahim than any commitment. But it's definitely something for the bowler to be happy about.
I like the way Litton Das looked at Mushfiq. He says, it's like questioning eyes looking at Mushfiq. It's out of hope.
Yeah, he knew straight away that it had evaded the bat there. It's a little bit of, can't say daylight now, can I say it's floodlight between the bat and ball. It's well taken behind. That's one area. When you bowl a little too straight, allows the batter to close the face, just lean into it, and use that little bit of an angle to garner a couple of runs. It's 58 for 1. Shakib Al Hasan, the lone wicket taker, and he really put that little bit of pressure. You see the deliveries that got the batter to try and stem the flow of runs, and then once again block, and then he was forced into going down the wicket. Didn't quite get a hold of it and hold out to Najmul Hussain Shanto. So very well thought out by Shakib, frustrating the batter and eventually forcing him into a shot of indiscretion, which led to his wicket.
And the amazing thing is the consistency of hitting the good lengths. You set a spot for yourself and you consistently hit it. So if you as a bowler can consistently hit one area, you got yourself wicket, you got yourself the glory. You can frustrate the batsman. The problem is when the bowlers are just hitting everywhere, sometimes short of a length, sometimes full length, sometimes length ball, sometimes on the fifth stump, sometimes onto the pads. That's where you're just everywhere.
Nicely driven. Once again, pushing back if they're not making sure that it didn't go past him. I think Shakib has been by far the most consistent of landing in the right areas, as you mentioned, try and frustrate the batters, and that has yielded dividends in terms of getting him a wicket And that pressure needs to continue. Rahmat Shah, very, very experienced, will be wary of that. And that's exactly what he does. That is good. Goes forward, gets the thick inside part of the bat, but trickles away enough to take the single.
He wants to strangle them, and that's the reason why he skipped more fielders inside the circle, only 3 outside the circle. Trying to make sure that he can keep the batsman on strike for as long as he can until he can set him up.
Now that's enticement. Once in a while, he is going to give the ball some air. Come on, hit me, take me on. But not really falling for the bait there.
Well, that's it. The finer the bait, the shorter the weight. You can just get the wicket.
Oh, almost crept through. Shakib thought he had another one. Just managed to get a bit of bat to that.
Oh, that inside edge just saved Ibrahim Zadran without a doubt, and Shakib knows it. This one just coming back in. Oh, there was an edge. That saved Ibrahim.
Was a little bit of gap between bat and pad. Another half an inch it'd be through. Goes back, tries to chop it away, finds the fielder. Ends another excellent over from Shakib. One from it, 59 for 1 after 18.